Today we're going to show you how to integrate Microsoft Fabric and GitHub. I have a very special guest, a senior program manager from the Microsoft Fabric team, Thiago Balabush. So welcome Thiago, and thank you for helping us, helping others. I appreciate your help here. So what are you going to show us today?
Today, I'm going to show you guys how easy it is to integrate Microsoft Fabric and GitHub. So how secure it can be, how things are set up, and we are going to jump straight to the demos. So there are a few prerequisites that you need to set up before starting this integration. One of them is having a GitHub repository. So I have created this new repository, and now I'm going to create a personal token access or personal access token. Let's see how we can do it. So I'm going to straight to my settings. Then I will look for the developer settings. And here I have my personal access token. There are a few ways, classic and a new one is a fine-grained tokens. So I'm going to use this new one because there are few security things here that I like it. So let's see it. When I click on that, I'm going to generate a new token. Here, I'm going just to insert a name. I'm going just to call that demo. Then I can set up an expiration. So you can use a custom date or pick up one from this. You can give a description. You can select all your repositories, or in my case, I'm going to select just one of them. So I'm going to be able to provide access just for this specific repository. And then let's set up some permissions. So what you need to do, you need just a content permission, and it needs to be read and write. That's all the permissions that you need to have in order to set up your integration between Microsoft Fabric and GitHub.
So just to be clear, a good recommendation for security reasons will be having the less and minimum permission needed. So make sure you have no access to all other configurations in the personal access token, and just add permissions for what you really need. Because if someone anyhow, anyway, have access to your personal access token, if you give full permission or all permissions in the list, that will be a very high security issue, and you don't want that. So make sure you just give permissions for the one Thiago is showing you.
That's great, Luis. Thanks for bringing this to our attention. So guys, always use the least permission as possible. So let me generate my token. And then one thing that you need to make sure to copy this at this moment, so you will not be able to see this again. So I will copy this, and now I am ready to go to Fabric Workspace and set up this integration. Let me go through it. So in the Fabric, I already have created a workspace, and now the integration is going to start. I'm going to access the workspace settings, find the Git integration, and here, as you can see, there are two options. I can use Azure DevOps or GitHub. I'm going to link my GitHub account to this workspace using the personal access token. So let me add this one. I'm going to just create this name. You can set up any name here that you want. And here is the personal access token that you're going to use. So the URL is optional, but I'm going to copy and paste just in case, okay? But you don't have to put this information here. So adding this account, the connection is going to be made between my workspace and the GitHub. Once I connect to it, I'm going to be able to see the branches that I have or create a new one. So just keep in mind that if you have more than one workspace access, there will be another drop-down list here to you, the one that you need. So I will choose the main branch, and if you want, you can access, you can set up a folder or not. So it's up to you. Okay? And when I connect and sync, so from this moment on, the Git is connected to your workspace. So we can see the source control here. When I click on the panel, I can see the branch that I'm using, if there is any change or updates, and I can see information on the top, on the bottom left on my page. So let me create a few items to see this integration. I will start creating a new notebook. Just an item, so I will not use any code here and I will not develop anything. It's just going to be an item. So just make sure that I have this one. And I will create also a lake house. So it's a lake house demo. So while it is creating, let's come back to the workspace and see how things are in the workspace. So now there is a new column called the Git status. And as you can see, we have some uncommitted items here. And the search control button now has 2 items. So when I open this one, I can see the items that can be added to my GitHub repository. So what I'm going to do right now is committing these items. I can select one of them or all of them. I can include a message. So let's say just my first commit. And then if I want, I can undo my changes or I can commit it. So let me commit it, changes, and then we are going to see how these items are stored in the GitHub. So now there is no changes. Let me go to my repository again. So I'm going to my repos. I will see this one, and you can see now there are 2 items here. So it's the easiest way to connect your GitHub with your Fabric workspace. You can come here and see the artifact itself, the item itself, the notebooks is stored in a py file, and so on. So how easy was that, Luis? What do you think?
This was awesome. The integration is really simple, really straightforward, and this is basically the same you are doing inside Git or GitHub, but inside Microsoft Fabric, and you are making sure that you have your files safe, you'll never lose it, anything. So this is just great. One thing, Thiago, that I saw is we also have the Azure DevOps integration, not only the GitHub integration. So maybe this is a subject for our next videos. Today will be only GitHub and Fabric, but the integration is pretty similar. And I really appreciate your help showing us how to integrate Microsoft Fabric and GitHub, and I really hope I have you here soon again to talk more about Microsoft Fabric and DevOps.
Thanks for having me here. So it's always a pleasure.
Thanks so much. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe and share this channel with your friends so we can help more people. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.